Escape the mine with Billy. Or are we going in the wrong direction?
I've seen roosters fight with more spirit.
Oddly enough, so have I.
That sound. Is it thunder?
Footsteps.
We need to fall back. Follow me. Quickly!
We can just clear out the cave while we're here. The super sweet hideout too. Wait, where's Billy? Oh, there's not enough water there for a dive. Oops. Come on, Billy.
Thrilling, was it not? Just like when we were children, getting into trouble and getting away.
Save your honey words for when we get out of here alive, Arstick. Shouldn't eat those.
Ah, my sword's thunderhammer. That quickened the blood.
Wild and reckless, like our first battles together. Remember the island north of Stavanger?
I do. Kjotve the Cruel trained his berserkers there.
Great lumbering fools, foaming at the mouth. We taunted them from the treetops.
And the drunk one, remember? Naked as the morning. Froze his cock off trying to find us.
Then fell to humping a snowdrift.
Were you glad to hear from me?
I did wonder what trouble you had been up to. But I smiled at hearing your name, and I wondered if you had taken after your father. If you were now leading your clan.
Well, you have your answer. I'd sooner take after a troll and leave this clan in your hands.
That I will not do.
When my father was named Jarl, he had no one to help him, and still he triumphed. But I am not my father. I simply want to roam. Do you think Sleipnir would be content bound to a stable? No matter how glorious it may be? Hey! What is that for?
You have friends, Vili. What about Tryggvi? Me? And your clan?
Of course. I know that.
You can't roam forever. Keep that in mind. You are surrounded by those who love you, and that will not change unless you push it all away.
You speak a truth, I understand.
Troll-faced Arstick.
A chicken Draugr! Is such a thing possible? For that does not seem possible.
Voda too. A water infused with fire. I do not lie. Your father's death aside, Billy. This has been... good. Fun even.
Do you ever wonder what might have happened if we had not been separated by the North Sea so early in our lives? What adventures we would have had. The raids, the battles, the glory. I even think about what we might have been to each other.
I have, fondly. And often enough that it sometimes seemed you never left. Maybe you never did.
I want you, Eivor. Your warmth. Your touch.
I don't want to mess up my plans with Randvi. But we'll go with the character situation. So
Like this.
I cannot say how I will feel tomorrow, Eivor.
Shut up, Billy. Billy, you know that this was momentary heat, just a flickering flame.
Yes. We let our passions set sail, just this once. I should get back. Rest. The funeral will still be there when you wake up fully.
Billy, gone already. Should prepare for the funeral, I imagine.
Alright, let's head to the funeral pyre. Speak to Billy there.
So many Danes, so many Norse. This will be the send-off Heminger deserves. All the funeral preparations are in order. Be patient, Heminger Jarl. We're about to send you on your final journey.
Brothers, sisters, kin and clan. It is time. Eivor, my father sets forth on his final voyage.
May the winds favor him.
The nobles have offered up their funeral gifts. All but you. Present what you have, and the celebration may begin.
I have it here. A shield bearing the sign of the Web of Weird, woven into the shield as you wove your spirit into our lives. May the skulls sing of you as the gods embrace you. Feast, my friend, in the halls of the free and brave.
Stand at my side.
Speak from your heart, Heminger, son.
Today we mourn the passing of Heminger Jarl of Nottinghamshire. My father. Our father. He was a towering force. A strength to fear and admire. Now gone. Yet together we are the example of his greatness. I see him in each of you. His love for battle, but also peace. For wisdom, sorrow, and joy. His generosity, his spirit. In you I see his life, and his love of drink. Gods, did he love drink! We are these things because he was these things. Father, we shall be to our children what you were to us. And when they are ready, we will meet you again. Give him a fine farewell.
Sunniva, ride to Hemthorpe. Prepare the longhouse for the Althing. The next Jarl will soon take his seat.
Who will take the great Jarl's place? Will we decide at the next thing?
Ring! As the great Jarl would.
You have seen what was needed.
I have. More than enough. Tell me, what funeral gift did you manage to offer your Jarl?
Some Voda survived the fire. It will keep Hemminger warm in Odin's hall.
If he's not careful, that Voda will burn all of Valhalla down.
Why is everybody afraid of me? Look, I have the whole village running away from me. What the hell? Must be scary when I'm drunk at a funeral party. Clearly the developers failed to set the flags correctly on the villagers here.
Have they given their Jarl a fine farewell?
They have. None drank so well and so deeply as Clan Hemminger's son.
The declaration of succession must happen soon, before we are too drunk and exhausted to remember our names.
I agree. Call on those who must attend. The Alding will begin shortly.
Margaret says, "Thank you for helping us. Now get away from me, you heathen." Yeah.
Eivor!
You look uneasy.
Burdened by grief, drowning in mead, and paralyzed by a sword. I stand between that man and Jarldom.
You stand side by side, Vili. One of you must step forward.
My father placed us side by side because he trusted your vision. So what do you see?
Drunk as you are, I see before me a man full of passion, vigor, and a love for his people. I see a Jarl. Your burden will get easier to bear. Take your father's seat and make it your own.
I will.
Good. Now let them know our stick.
People of Hemthorpe, of Ulkethorpe, of Snottingham, The day I pledge myself, as my father was, I shall be your Jarl. Hemminger was a hero, not for who he was, but for the people he led. With Drengr by my side, with all of you, we will have glory.
You have already learned that people prefer shorter speeches to long ones, Valhalla.
It will take time to wear that title with comfort. My father never swore a formal oath with your clan. There was no need, for you are family. Let it be known, the Hemmingers and Clan Raven are true sworn friends from this day forward. You accept?
Aye.
Well,
Be fair, be just, and call upon us often, Arstick.
I'm sure I will.
Smida med Roni Einarstan i markägare var det gammal och dragmis. Han lärde väl Margun skik man sitt.
It's time I return to the settlement.
Billy is a super cool character. Really like his character. Let's head back to Renvi and report in.
I would like to see what you have in stock.
Only a fool would pass this up. I'll be sure to keep these in stock for you.
Alright, we're stocking up, and then we'll go talk to Renvi. And I think we're off to Hamptonshire next.
Can't have too many. I think that would be a very good choice.
By the way, just to highlight how absurd the how absurd it is to sell silver in this game in the store. So these weapons that you could buy at the vendor.
You should buy that.
They're all like 360, 380, 370, 490, 500 silver.
Done shopping?
I'll see you later, friend.
Always a pleasure, Eivor.
If we go to the store, I think it's under utilities. So you need 300 helix to buy 400 silver, which is essentially the cost of one of those weapons. And 300 helix is actually $3. So if you were to be dumb enough to actually go and buy silver in this game and drop $20 or whatever else, so unnecessary. But if you got suckered into it because you started the game early and you didn't really understand how the mechanics work and upgrades and weapons and all that kind of stuff, you could easily be dropping $3, $5, $6, $10 for no good reason. Each of those weapons is approximately $3 real world dollars worth of silver if you were to buy the silver in the store. Now, what's also crazy about that, I just wanted to highlight this real quick. So 300 silver also will only, if you buy, let's say, if you buy iron at the store, it's 1 iron per silver, so you can get like 200 iron. Let's say you were wanting to upgrade a weapon. If I just upgrade this one from the base, it's 30 iron. But at around midway, it's going to be 310. This is just kind of midway. 310 iron, 150 leather. Now, leather is also 1 silver from the vendor. So total is about 500 silvers worth of materials here, not even counting the titanium. Let's just say it's 600. 600 just to upgrade it to this next notch. And to get to this one is probably about 600 materials worth or more to get to that notch. So let's say it would approximately be, just say 1,000 or just say 1,200 silver just to get to this notch in materials. Okay, so now that we have that as a reference, these weapons all come at mythic status, and they come with over, I think, about 50% filled up on their upgrade. So these only cost 350 helix, which is essentially the same as it would cost to get 400 silver. But you're getting not only a good weapon, I wouldn't say that they're the best weapons in the game, but let's say Bear Claw, for example. You're getting easily 1,200, at least 1,200 silver worth of upgrade material costs for free when you get this weapon at 350 helix. So, plus in the process, you actually get a weapon with a cool model, right? I mean, this is artwork. This is, somebody had to texture it, somebody had to model it, somebody had to make sure the textures work well with lighting and all that kind of stuff, and then had to be rigged in order to be utilized by the player in the hand and all that kind of stuff. So there's real work, actually, human talent work going in on something like this or this. And the crazy thing is that silver is literally just a byte, right? It's just like a small amount of data. So you're paying money for something that's easily acquired, one, in the game, which is silver. And secondly, it's literally just a piece of code change versus a real asset that took man hours to develop. So this is why I think buying silver in this game is like, you just, man, I feel bad for anybody that actually bought silver in this game. This kind of stuff is complete BS microtransaction. On the flip side, things like that are designed and art, you know, with artistic skill, this kind of stuff is cool. This is fine to be in the game as a microtransaction.